Okay guys, this is workout number 1 for the teams. It will start off with 42 back squats between the two men. The bar is loaded with 185 pounds. Again, no rack will be provided. So they will need to clean the bar and get it on their back, whichever way they can. Okay. If the man or woman is unable to clean it, they may receive assistance from their partner. The assistance must come from the front, just as Nate and Mark just demonstrated. Okay, so one option to help your partner get into the back squats is if one is capable of cleaning the 185 pounds, he can go ahead and clean that up for us, however he chooses. And then he can place it on his partner's back to allow his partner to do the back squats at 185. This will be an acceptable option as well.
Alright guys, we're here at CrossFit Covington for the standards video. We're talking about the individual workout number 1, also team workout number 1, the primary movement being the squat. We're going to start with the back squat. We're going to demonstrate a good rep for you. So again, the back squat will start from the ground. You have to get it on your back, whatever way you can. And again, we're looking for full depth on the squat, crease of the hip below the knee, and then full extension at the top. That is a good rep. So some of the bad reps typically just get a missed range of motion, whether it's not getting deep enough, so that's a no rep, or not extending the hip fully at the top. So that muted hip at the top will be a no rep. I need to see those hips come all the way through. So same thing goes with the front squat. So on the front squat, you can start with the first rep with a squat clean, and that'll be a good rep as long as you get nice and low and extend the hips at the top. We're giving you a couple different options with the hand placement too. If you have flexibility issues in the wrist, you can cross the hands. Those are still going to be good reps. And the last squat is the overhead squat. Again, a couple different options how you can start. You can squat snatch it, and again get full depth, extension at the top, that's a good rep. You can power snatch it and then begin your first rep, or however you have to get the bar in position. But again, we do need to see control at the top, especially on the overhead squat, and we do need to see those arms locked out, so any bent arms or instability at the top of the movement will result in a no rep. And this is for the team and individual workout number 1, day 1 at the track. Alright guys, we're back here at Covington talking about workout number 2, team. Movement number 1 is the burpee box jump. So on the burpee, you can do it laterally beside the box, as long as you're touching your chest to the ground, or you can do it facing the box, and again, just touch your chest to the ground. For the burpee over the box, again, we're not requiring full hip extension at the top, so if you want, you can touch the top of the box, get over to the other side, you can jump all the way over the box. Some no reps would result in just stepping up on the box and getting over, and then again on the burpee, just not touching your chest to the ground. So that would be a no rep on the burpee. Ground, you're going to get it to the shoulder position, however you deem necessary. You can squat it, power it, pick it up, however you got to do it. But again, whenever you squat, we need to see the crease of the hip below the knee, and then full extension at the top, and then all the way back down and back up for good reps. So on the way down, the bell does have to come in contact with the shoulder, so we can't just kind of hang it up there in kind of a muted arm position. We need it to come down and touch the shoulder in between each rep. So that would be a no rep if you don't touch the shoulder. Also, no reps would include not getting full depth on the squat and not extending the arm at the top along with the hip and showing control. Movement number 4 is the double under. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. For the double under, 2 revolutions for every 1 jump. If you guys do trip up and say he's on number 10, we're going back to number 9 for the reps on the double unders. All right, we're talking about shoulder to overhead team workout number 2. To get the bar to the shoulder position, however you need to do it, you can clean it. From there, we're giving you some options. You can push jerk. Just stand up fully at the top for a good rep. You can split jerk. Just remember to bring the feet underneath the hips. You can push press. You can shoulder press. So again, some of the no reps on the shoulder to overhead would just be not locking out the bar overhead. So missing that range of motion in the frontal plane, or just not locking out the arms in general. On the push jerk or push press, just not coming all the way up to full extension. Or on the split jerk, not getting the feet back underneath the hips. The 5th and final movement of the chipper workout for the team and the individuals will be a plate lunge. So the plate starts on the ground, pick it up, put it overhead. You can have your arms locked out or slightly bent. Just do not touch the head. Any contact with the head will result in repeating the rep. The knee needs to come in contact with the ground every rep, and hips need to extend at the top. Every single rep, we will only count the lunge steps. So if you stutter step or anything like that in between your reps, that's going to be a no rep and you will be called back. Alright guys, we're back here at Covington. We're going over the workout number 1 of day 2 is a 5 minutes. In 5 minutes you get to a 2 rep max thruster. So for good reps on the thruster, bar will obviously start from the ground. You can squat clean into the thruster. Again, crease of the hip below the knee, full extension at the top. You can power clean and then front squat into the thruster. You can also hang clean it or hang squat clean it. And again, it is a 2 rep max, so you can obviously do consecutive reps, or if you choose to, you can do 1 rep, rest the bar in the front rack position, and then do the 2nd rep. You can absolutely do 1 rep. If you fail your 2nd attempt, as long as you don't drop the bar, you can re-establish. You would have to re-squat it and press it again. And it's 1 fluid motion, so it cannot be a jerk underneath the bar. That would be a bad rep. You cannot drop the bar after the 1st rep and then go for your 2nd rep. If you do not get proper depth on the thruster, that would be a no rep. And if you do not lock the arms out at the top, that would also be a no rep. All right, guys, we're back here with the team chipper. The movement is the wall ball, so partner wall balls. 1 person working at a time, so the other person won't be able to pick up their ball until the other person is completely done. So good reps on the wall ball, start from the ground, squatting below parallel, crease of the hip below the knee. And our lines here at Covington, as long as the ball makes contact with it, it is a good rep. So it does not have to be clearly above. As long as it touches the line and you squat below parallel each rep, it's a good rep. So bad reps would be, again, not squatting below parallel. So if the crease of the hip doesn't reach below the knee, you miss the depth, that's no rep. Or if you miss the height, that would be a no rep. Also, a no rep would include if your partner prematurely picks up the ball. So if Jared's working and Carly decides to pick up the ball, that'll be a no rep. A couple different ways you can make this happen. You can power snatch it. Again, the bar will start on the ground, finish one continuous motion overhead, arms locked out. You can squat snatch it. And again, on the squat snatch, you do not have to pass below parallel. It's just any snatch, any means necessary. It's not a squat snatch. You can also muscle snatch. On the toes of the bar, again, for a good rep, hanging from the bar, the feet will pass behind the bar you hang from and touch the bar at the same time in between the hands. So again, the no reps here would be just the feet hanging out in that frontal plane, not passing behind the bar. So staying in front there would be no rep. Also, if the feet don't hit at the same time, so a little pitter patter, that would be a no rep. And also if the feet are going to hit outside of your hands, so if you have a narrow grip and you're going outside, that is a no rep. All right, guys, we're talking about the team chipper. The movement is the partner burpee. These will be performed in 2 reps at a time. The standard will be one partner fully laying on the ground, chest on the deck. Second partner standing, he'll go to the ground, touch his chest, jump over the partner, back to the deck, touch the chest, back over the partner. That would count as 2 reps. Once he's clearly on the ground, chest to the deck, partner number 2 will begin to work. Back and forth they go. There is no requirement of hip extension at the top or clapping the hands. Good job.
Do you want to do real quick, like
maybe a no rep?
Cut in, like,
yeah.
hey, like a no rep.
The no reps, guys, would be not touching the chest on the ground on the burpee. So that would be a no rep. And also deciding not to alternate in 2s or coming up early. So if you notice that time Jared didn't have his chest fully on the ground before partner number 2, Carly, got up off the ground. Those would be no reps. So good reps. Jared's going to hit his chest anywhere below the clavicle, full extension at the top, chest to the bar, clear contact. You can butterfly, you can traditional kip, however you get it done, as long as the chest touches the bar, full extension at the bottom. So again, on the no reps, just missing range of motion, whether it's not touching the chest to the bar or not extending the arms in the bottom. Talking about the muscle up, we will let you guys set the rings to whatever height you would like to. We'll also let you have a box if you need to. Good reps for the muscle up. You'll start in the locked out bottom position and then fully pull yourself above the rings and lock the arms out at the top for a good rep. So some of the bad reps would be not locking out the arms in the bottom or locking out the arms in the top. And you will also not be allowed to jump yourself into the rings and above the rings. So that would be a no rep as well.